My girlfriend walking out. We thought it would be good for us to get out of town. Holding hands, wandering through the forest, enjoying the night. Thinking to ourselves that everything seems right. Little did we know the mood would change. We started hearing loud noises. We thought we were going insane. All of a sudden we saw something emerge from the woods, so we shouted, "It's the thing with the giant thing. It's the thing with the giant thing. You better watch out, because the thing with the giant thing will get you. So you better run before his giant thing becomes an issue. Because the thing with the giant thing loves to get down. I suggest we head our asses back to town, because we might be victims of the thing with the giant thing. The thing with the giant thing. Ooh, the thing with the giant thing. He will come get you, so you better run and hide, because he will find a way to get inside, terrorizing the locals with his giant thing. The locals are disturbed by what they had seen. They call the police, but the police are scared too, running in fear as the thing with the giant thing came through. People running in fear, screaming and shouting, "It's the thing with the giant thing. It's the thing with the giant thing. You better watch out, because the thing with the giant thing will get you. So you better run before his giant thing becomes an issue. Because the thing with the giant thing loves to get down. I'll suggest we head our asses back to town, because we might be victims of the thing with the giant thing. The thing with the giant thing. The thing with the giant thing. The thing with the giant thing, a monster that terrorizes the locals, shoving his giant thing down their vocals. They scream, they run in fear of the monster getting them. Best believe he wants to be more than friends. Go get away before he comes and finds you and pins you to the ground, or else it's going down. Everything is descending into chaos as the locals scream out. Oh, it's the thing with the giant thing. It's the thing with the giant thing. You better watch out, because the thing with the giant thing will get you. So you better run before his giant thing becomes an issue. Because the thing with the giant thing loves to get down. I suggest we head our asses back to town.
Oh, President Poopy Pants, we all saw the signs in the White House shadows, where the truth unwinds. We knew it was coming, the stench in the air. Time would reveal it, and we'd all be a win. The media said, "Don't believe your eyes," telling us to bow while spinning their lies. But many stood firm with their heads held high, refusing to comply while the truth passed by. He never held the gavel, just a puppet on a string. It took that fateful debate for the truth to take wing. The mask started slipping, the facade turned to dust. Suddenly everyone saw what we couldn't trust. The media said, "Don't believe your eyes," telling us to bow while spinning their lies. But many stood firm with their heads held high, refusing to comply while the truth passed by. Oh, I wanna pity him, but I just can't pretend. For a thief in the night, there's no way to defend. With every deceit, he tightened his grip. So I had to say screw it, let the truth finally rip. So here's to the people who saw through the haze, who stood up for justice and navigated the maze. President Poopy Pants, your time's running thin. As the truth comes a-knocking, we know who will win. The media said, "Don't believe your eyes," telling us to bow while spinning their lies. But many stood firm with their heads held high, refusing to comply while the truth passed by. Oh, President Poopy Pants, it's time to face the day. When the people awaken, there's no price left to pay. We'll rise up together, let the truth set us free. No more hiding in shadows, just the people you see. Oh, President Poopy Pants, it's time to face the day. When the people awaken, there's no price left to pay.
It's Christmas, oh what a time to celebrate, but not for me. Now so sit back and listen to me as I tell my story. See, last night during our sleep we heard a crash. It shook the whole house up, waking us up fast. I said, what the fuck just happened? As I had her woke up, my wife looked at me in shock as I said, kids, are you okay? As I spoke up, they came in the room scared as can be, jumping into our arms as if someone tried to cause them some harm. It was Santa and his fat ass crashing into the side of my house, taking the entire living room and kitchen the fuck out. He had a bottle in his hand, drunker than a dog, and my kids started crying, screaming about Rudolph. Prancer, Dancer, Dasher, Blitzen, Donner, Cupid, coming and fixing, dead on the floor from the wreck, as we all died from a broken neck. Santa got too drunk and crashed his sleigh into my house. Santa got too drunk and crashed his sleigh into my house. I went up to Santa and smacked him in the face with the palm of my hand and told him, what the fuck did you do to my house, man? Santa, who can barely move, uttered the words, where am I, bro? I told Santa, you drunk motherfucker, you crashed into my home. You killed all your reindeer, and I'm now about to call the police for crashing into my home drunk while disturbing the peace. You won't be so jolly once I take you to court, so you won't be doing the time. Santa, you should've drove your sleigh, or else you wouldn't doing the crime. It was Santa and his fat ass crashing into the side of my house, taking the entire living room and kitchen the fuck out. He had a bottle in his hand, drunker than a dog, and my kids started crying, screaming about Rudolph. Prancer, Dancer, Dasher, Blitzen, Donner, Cupid, coming and fixing. Dead on the floor from the wreck, as they all died from a broken neck. Santa got too drunk and crashed his sleigh into my house. Santa got too drunk and crashed his sleigh into my house. It was Santa and his fat ass crashing into the side of my house, taking the entire living room and kitchen the fuck out. He had a bottle in his hand, drunker than a dog, as my kids started crying, screaming about Rudolph. Prancer, Dancer, Dasher, Blitzen, Donner, Cupid, coming and fixing. Dead on the floor from the wreck, as they all died from a broken neck. Santa got too drunk and crashed his sleigh into my house. Santa got too drunk and crashed his sleigh into my house.
On the next episode of Hysterical Home Videos, Grandma and Grandpa caught on tape. You'll laugh till you puke at kids doing all kinds of zany things, like Jimmy plays with a fork in the breaker box and goes blind. And Dad shuts his nuts in the car door. Whoa, those are gonna be sore for a while. 5-year-old Tommy horsing around in front of the riding lawnmower. Mom's vibrator short circuits. Laugh till you cry as people permanently maim themselves. Hysterical Home Videos, Thursday night at 7 Eastern on CCC.
Meth brought you forbidden fruits of incest. Bath salts brought you the taboo joys of cannibalism. It's time to step things up a level. The hot new legal high that takes you to places you never imagined and leaves you forever changed. Toilet cleaner. It's time to smoke a real bowl. Available at your local head shop, or in case of overzealous local laws, buy it online.
You do everything in your car, from talking to friends to watching a movie to turning tricks with a coworker. So why should you get out of your car to eat? At Up and Atom, we're from a time when America didn't worry about global warming, cholesterol, or who could vote. Drive into Up and Atom today. Up and Atom, food from when we were morally superior.